Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, we're going to be going over the best controller and graphics settings for Arc Raiders. Now, I will say, some of these you will have to adjust for yourself. So the best thing to do right now is go ahead and load into the practice range. Once you load it up into the practice range, you're going to want to come over here and go to settings. Now, we're going to talk about these, and I'm going to explain why I think these are the best. Your aim assist, this is an obvious one. You want to have this on. Interact, reload behavior. A lot of people have this on tap to reload. You need to have this on prioritize, interact. The reason why. What are you doing 98.9% of the game? You are interacting, opening, closing doors, zip lines. You are searching containers, looting people. Prioritize, interact. Now, for a certain situation, okay, say this happened to you. You're in a fight with somebody, or you're with your team and in a fight with somebody, and you're getting third party, and you're like, oh man, I need to go. So you turn around and you run. You go to jump and hit a zip line, but you never reloaded your gun. If you didn't have this setting on, you're going to reload, and you're going to smack the ground. You're not going to catch the zip line. So if you have this on, you're going to tap to be able to interact, and then you're going to hold to reload. So this is very important. I had it on prioritize reload at first because I was like, you know what? I'm going to be PvPing. I want to be able to do this. But then I started noticing, you know what? I'm on Stella Monis and shredders are coming. I'm trying to open and close doors, but I'm reloading instead. I decided to put it on prioritize interact, and it's been game changing. Up next, invert horizontal look input. You want this off. Vertical look input, you want this off. And then coming down to the sensitivity. This is why you're in practice range. You're going to need to adjust this for you. There's no settings that you can watch a video of and be like, you know what? This works for every single person. It doesn't exist. It's never existed. It never will exist. Some people like their sensitivity from different ranges. For me, I like it on 105. You watch Nick Merckx, he's on like 80, okay? If you watch some COD player, he's probably on 140 to 150. So you have to adjust this for you. That's why you need to be in practice range and tweak it. This is a good starting point, I feel like. 105, pretty much in the middle. Not slow, not fast. It's just been perfect for me. So make sure you try these out. You can start at this point, lower it, higher it, depending on how it feels. And you'll find what works for you. But you got to put in the work. You got to be in here and mess around with it. Zoom sensitivity multiplier. I put this on 25%. I've been pretty comfortable with this. Now for scope zoom, if you use the Osprey a lot, this is going to be what the setting you need. I don't use the Osprey, so I just keep it on 45. But if you use that, it's good to bring it in here and mess around with this so you can figure out what works best for you. Now, the look response curve. This has been a big one. I did a lot of research on this. I was always a linear guy. I wanted that one-to-one ratio. And then I seen all the Nick Merckx cheating allegations. So I decided to see what his settings were. Well, he runs this, okay? And then I decided to do some testing with it. Now, I will say, what I'm about to show you, in the range, linear still works, right? You still get aim assist from it. But I feel like in game for me, exponential was working way better with the aim assist. So I decided to keep this on there. And if we come over here, like I said, you could try this with linear, but you can move it, you'll see it snap, okay? You will see it snap onto the arc, and you can see it's just kind of following it right now. So yeah, I mean, this is very, very good. You'll see it snap. Boom, snaps right onto it. And then it's just following it along. So you're going to get that aim assist, right? This is why you got to accuse the cheating, because it's just the aim assist is so crazy. Especially if you're on PC and you're using a controller like I am, it is very, very good. So I definitely suggest you guys try this setting out. Switch off linear. Now, I know you got that one-to-one, but the game still feels really smooth. I still feel like I have complete control of everything. So it's definitely worth trying out. Now, up next, we have our look inner and our movement inner dead zones. Now, this is going to apply to you. This is why I'm saying this is another setting that's different for everybody. The reason why I don't have stick drift on my controller, you might. If you have stick drift, you're going to have to adjust these the right way. Now, how do you test for stick drift? You're going to be in here. Okay, now you got the look and the movement, right? Use my left stick a little bit to the left and then stop. Now, if he keeps moving after you stop, you have stick drift for your movement. Now come over here and do it to the right. My guy stopped as soon as I stopped. Come up. He stopped, go back, he stopped, okay? So I have none. Now, I could put mine on 0. I just like to keep it at 5. And then you want to do your look. So you're going to want to look up, obviously look away from the arc. Go ahead and look up. I have none. Start looking down. I have none. Look to the right. 0. Look to the left. 0. So if that moves after you stop, then you have stick drift. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go back to your settings and you are going to want to adjust these. So if it's your movement and you're moving to the left or to the right, it doesn't matter, and you're getting that stick drift, move it up. Start at 0, then move it up. Like I said, I have none. I could run them at 0, but I just keep them at 5. And then going over to the rest, you got your horizontal look boost, vertical look boost, all these look boost. I don't believe in these. I'm from a former Halo 2, Halo 3 competitive player. Like, I don't care about none of this stuff. This stuff didn't exist back in the day, and I just don't believe in it. So you can mess with this if you want to. I just turn all mine down to 0. I don't need any of this look up, horizontal look boost, vertical look boost, ramp up time. All that stuff's garbage. Just keep it all on 0. And these are going to be the best settings. I'm telling you guys need to try these out. Now, switching over to the graphics settings. Like I said, if you are somebody that is full blown out about the graphics, the game, all that stuff, you want to see all that cinematic stuff, these aren't for you, okay? This is for PvP and performance. Window mode, borderless full screen. Video DLSS, you want this off. VSync off. Reflex low latency, I keep that on. Then right here on my frame rate limit, obviously, you could put it on unlimited. I've just maxed mine out at 250. I'm not getting anything over 240, so I just maxed it out there. Upscaled resolution, that's going to be all about your monitor and stuff like that. Obviously, mine's 1920 1080. Resolution scaling method, DLSS, auto, transformer. And then coming down your field of view, very important, turn this all the way up to 80. And then coming down a little bit more, I keep my global illumination on static. Overall quality level, obviously, this is going to be custom because these settings are all changed. Once you start changing them, it'll switch to custom. So view distance, I want this on high. My anti-aliasing, I want this on low. View distance, I want this on high. Then I want this on low. Shadows, this is an important one. So if you have it on high, look to the, let me move my camera so you guys can see this. Now, if you look to the right where my camera was, where that bus is, if I have it on high, it's kind of dark. If I turn it down to low, you can start to see that, right? So if somebody was in a bush over there, you could see them. So you want these shadows on low. Up next, post-processing, low, texture low, effects, reflections, foliage, global illumination, all on low. In-game performance overlay, you can keep this on to catch your FPS if you want to. I just keep mine off. And then your idle energy saving off. Inactive window energy saving, you want this off as well. So make sure you guys try these out. Let me know how they work for you guys. If you guys have anything else that you guys like, drop a comment down below. But if you found this video helpful, make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys are new to the game, we have a ton of videos and tips on the channel, so make sure you guys check those out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.